Now to treatment and recovery resources here in the Commonwealth, of which there are more of. Efforts are expanding in Western Kentucky to serve more people struggling with addiction. Our Laura Rogers takes us to Lifeline Recovery Center in Paducah, which recently broke ground on a new women's campus.
I feel like the stigma is starting to break down.
Everybody knows somebody that has struggled with addiction.
Many of those struggling come here to Lifeline Recovery Center, a nonprofit, faith-based long-term rehabilitation program.
You can do a lot of things to try to rid yourself of addiction, but deep down there has to be a sense of faith and hope.
They're subjected to about 15 different classes a week, and we keep them very busy, but that's intentional.
The Lifeline Men's Campus opened in 2004, followed by the Women's Campus a couple of years later.
There was a couple individuals who just saw the need, and they wanted to help with the men's campus, and it was a little 2-bedroom house downtown.
Today, the men's campus has grown to a sprawling 46-acre property in Ballard County.
We just feel very fortunate and very blessed that there is this groundswell of people who say, we want to help you.
Community support and donations have raised $12 million to expand the women's campus as well.
There is so much pain going on with addiction that people are stepping up. They're wanting to do something to help out.
So we can help each other.
Lifeline recently purchased a 45-acre property to update its facilities, where clients spend 9 months to a year.
When you're thinking of individuals that have been in addiction 10, 15, 20 years, and they try to go through a 28-day program, sometimes it's just enough to open up all of those wounds, but not really address the issue.
Lifeline works to address those issues with counseling and group therapy sessions, along with classes in anger management and parenting, among others.
A Jobs for Life class where they learn how to write their resume and practice real-life interviews. Do they need a driver's license? Are they paying fines? Those types of issues and barriers that we see a lot with individuals that are in recovery.
They help connect their clients to the resources they need for success, including employment, which comes in the second phase of the program.
We've got about 25 to 30 different employers that hire our clients on a rotating basis because they know that they're going to be there on time, drug-free. We also do volunteer in the community, and so teaching them to give back.
Ashley Miller is all too familiar with the challenges of addiction. Her parents suffered from drug abuse.
Around the age of 7, I was hiding their pills underneath my pillow so they would not steal from one another.
Describing her childhood as chaotic, as she entered adolescence, she fell victim to addiction as well.
And so I thought, well, the lack of attention and love that I was feeling inside as a child, I thought, well, if it fixed their problems, maybe it would fix mine too. So at 14, I had my first overdose.
Miller met her future husband at 16 years old. She became pregnant and was in and out of jail and treatment centers until 2013, when she was court-ordered to Lifeline.
Whenever I walked through the doors, I could tell that it was different. The more they found out about me, the more that they loved me, and so that changed me.
Miller found sobriety, and it fuels her passion to help others going through the same trials today.
I feel like I owe my life to this program, and it saved my life, and it saved my marriage.
Her husband went through the men's program as well.
This was the first time in our history that we were both getting help at the same time, but most importantly, God at the center of it.
It is stories like this that showcase the importance of Lifeline's continuing work.
We've got a lot of work to do. We're losing 6 people every single day to drug and alcohol related issues in Kentucky alone.
When I joined Lifeline, I asked some questions about how is it that we could build sustainable revenue. In order to be here for the long term, you need to find ways to add that sustainability.
Board Chair Steve Pallas is retired from a 35-year corporate career, using that experience to help lead Lifeline's strategic planning.
We went through national accreditation and state licensing, which is a very extensive 2.5-year process. You've got to change and actually raise the bar on everything you do. And that's a good thing.
Through that process, Lifeline now accepts insurance and Medicaid for those who qualify.
Medicaid is used to help them be able to go through the treatment program and help pay for the expenses of that program.
This means long-term treatment with housing and meals only costs the client $3,000 out of pocket. Much of that covered by fundraising.
This is not insurance as an entitlement for life. This is something that is a bridge to get them from their addiction to healing, and from healing then out in the workplace. So when they leave here, they're employed, they have their purpose in life again renewed, and increases the likelihood of success.
Success like Ashley Miller, who has worked at Lifeline for a decade, now at the helm of a program that changed her life.
I just haven't looked back from the time that I started in 2015. I've got multiple mentors. I graduated college. I'm just, I'm not stopping.
For Kentucky Tonight, I'm Laura Rogers.
And we thank you, Laura, for that. For more than 2,000 people, they have graduated from the program, and their sobriety success rate is higher than 60%. Lifeline Recovery Center's new women's campus is expected to be up and running by the end of next year.